please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Udayan Mukherjee also joins us now. Udayan, good morning. First, did you study this IDFC Bank Capital First deal? And I mean, your thoughts on the space overall. Do we see more deals going forward?
Morning, Anuj. I like the deal because I think of course, you've just been discussing what the ratio means, and in the near term, of course, it means that Capital First has got a better deal in terms of the ratio and should gain more than IDFC Bank. But I agree with the assessment just aired that IDFC Bank itself should not do very badly, in fact, not go down in the red. And I think it's a vastly superior deal to the one which was proposed and called off with Sriram. My best leaning towards the deal is because of the change in management, because the erstwhile management of IDFC Bank had a pure wholesale orientation. They did try to get into the retail space for a couple of years, but with fairly limited success. And I think the fact that Vaidyanathan is coming in now probably gives it a far greater edge in the retail space, given his track record with the NBFC that he used to run. So my sense is the stocks get a bit of a management re-rating, and that is very, very significant in the banking business. Of course, Vaidyanathan will have to prove that he can develop the liability franchise, and that remains a question mark because growing CASA is not very easy competing with some of the other banking titans. But I think it has the makings of a fairly significant deal, and after things stabilize and if they can show signs of CASA improvement, there is a potential of re-rating of the combined business going forward. So yeah, it looks like it has got the shape of a nice deal.
Okay. Morning, Udayan. We'll come back to you on this. I mean, it's just that Rana Kapoor and Uday could also struggle to create CASA, and Uday could ultimately do that only by buying Vaisya Bank. So it is going to be a tall ask to create retail assets, as you pointed out. But your thoughts on the market itself, ferocious rally on Wall Street as well. Do you think that there is an 11,000 even pre-budget?
Who knows? I mean, it could happen in the next 1 week, the way the market's going. So as we discussed last time, Lata, this is a market which is driven by a fair degree of global momentum. The local money is still very much in the market. And I think what short sellers have found out over the last couple of times is that this market is not rewarding that trade, which makes them even more suspicious and careful about pressing short sales at higher levels. So I think momentum still remains with the bulls. There are enough flags of caution, but that will not stop the market from going higher if this current global rally continues. We have expectations from the budget also floating around. So this is an interesting couple of weeks period, and 11,000 is what, 300 odd points away. So that's short work, 2.5% from the current levels. It could happen in 1 week, not just. I mean, it may not even take a month.
Okay. Well, by the way, the pre-opening rates have settled about 40 points higher. It's banks that are leading from the front. ICICI Bank, HDFC, SBI and Axis Bank are all up about 0.5 to 1% odd. Udayan, hi, good morning. I wanted your thoughts on the IT space. Are things turning around? Because, this time around we saw no major negative surprises. Of course, growth was paltry, but no shockers as such. The commentary on BFSI has been improving, and these stocks are sitting at 52-week highs. What did you make of the numbers that have come through so far?
I think what's happening, Sonia, right now is a valuation catch-up. I don't see any major growth. When stocks run up, then you tend to look at even small positives with green eye shades, and that's probably what's going on with IT. 0.8% constant currency revenue growth is not the stuff which should excite the street. 1.3% in the case of TCS. I mean, if this is a positive growth momentum sign, I mean, come on. I mean, look at the last 5-7 years of performance for IT, and we are now jumping at joy for sub 1% kind of revenue growth. I don't think we've seen any great sign or demonstration of growth coming back to the sector. What had happened is that the market itself had run up quite a lot, and IT had not participated. So the valuation gap between the market and the IT sector had actually become very large. And all that has happened over the last few weeks is IT actually catching up with that valuation gap. Within the sector, you can ask whether TCS, given its fairly tepid growth momentum, deserves such a big premium to Infosys and whether Infosys can close the gap further. That is entirely possible. But I don't think that this quarter has demonstrated any major growth recovery in the sector as such.